Hello! I don't know if I'm ever gonna post this part. I don't know. This is just me finishing the glasses. This is going into time lapse, but I need spare videos for my vacation. So, this might turn into a spare video, so I'm gonna just talk the whole time so then I can. Anyways, we're drawing glasses, as you can see. We're finishing the legs of the glasses, or the arms. I don't know if they actually have a name, but I'm calling them the legs. Alrighty, we are doing a little bit of a weird thing. We are kind of accidentally bringing them in quite a lot, which is not what I want to do. I should have grabbed a ruler, but I already said that I wouldn't, and it's over there, and I don't feel like getting it. So we're not going to use a ruler. I could also use a pencil, but we're not going to use a pencil. Cheddar's not even that long anyways, and the other things are kind of off. Well, I guess I could use this, because this, if I take the cap off, is straight. But this pen also has a tendency to explode on my fucking hand. Whenever I try to use that pen, like I always get pen on my hand. The last time I tried to use it in the friggin' car, I like open it up and go, exploded on the page. Luckily, I hadn't started drawing anything yet, so it was just a blank page with a bunch of ink on it now, but it did explode on me, and then I got ink all over my hand. I tried licking the ink off. The ink didn't taste very good. So I just rubbed the ink off my hand onto the page. And then I realized I was just smearing it because there was ink on the page too, so I just got it all over my hand even more. And then like 20 minutes later we got home and I washed my hands. Yeah, what a great story. I'm a great storyteller. Such interesting stories. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and draw the legs. Stop procrastinating and draw the friggin' legs. Righty. There's the legs. There is one leg. Or wait, no, that's the finished leg. I mean, it's not. It still needs the foot, but it's bent weird and it's perspectived weird. So I don't want to do it. So I'm doing this first. Alright. Also, we are going to neglect, there is a circle right here on my glasses, which that is a magnet that connects the sunglasses part on my glasses to the actual glasses. I'm not gonna draw that. Obviously it's right there. I'm gonna erase it, but not gonna draw that because I think it looks stupid, which is kind of why I chose those specific glasses, because it's got the sunglasses, but you can't really see that magnet very well, which I like that better. I think being able to see the magnet like you can in sunglasses looks pretty stupid. This is wider than this is. That's not right. That is incorrect. This is farther away. It should be smaller. I did a whoopsie. Diddly dang darn dang it. I messed the words up. It doesn't matter. Alrighty, let's go ahead and skinny that leg. There we go. Just go ahead and just do some random shit because we can do whatever we want because it's our drawing. Yay. Alrighty, we also need to add the down part, but do I want to add that first or do I want to add the leg or the foot first? I think I'm going to add the foot first. I also definitely could have curved this more, but I've already got it drawn, and I'm lazy, so it's going to stay where it is. Alright, paying attention to that. This curves like this. And there's a little bit wider of a curve, so we're actually going to cut that corner. And bring that shit right there. Pull that shit to like right there. And I went the wrong way. Because this is this line right here is the top and I was treating it as the bottom, so that was a little bit of whoopsie on my part. That's kind of why I wanted to draw the other thing, but I decided not to because I was like, no, it'll be fine, right? I was wrong. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go like that again. This is the top line, remember that. Go ahead and style it with the little curve, go like that. Righty. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add just a little bit of the thing right here, the thing right here, and the thing right there. Alright, we're gonna need to erase. Fine, we won't use you. We're gonna need to erase all of it because it's angled incorrectly. Alright, let's go ahead and go like that. Go like that. And then go like that. Alrighty. That looks pretty sweet. It's too small, it needs to be longer, and it's too thick, it needs to be thinner, but I'm gonna leave it be, because I am lazy. If it looks incredibly wrong when the drawing is done, I will fix it. If it doesn't, it is staying like that forever. Alright, we also need to figure out what the fuck we're supposed to do at the top right here. Should we like start thinning it out like right here and then like, oh no, it thinned out, it's dead. I think that's probably the play. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably good. We are actually gonna thin this out now though. Alright, now where's Mr. Tiny? Alright, Mr. Tiny. You're almost dead. I'm gonna throw you again. Okay. Now that we have disrespected Mr. Tiny, time to move on to the other leg. What straight lines those are. Jeez, I really should have grabbed a ruler. But it's fine. It does not matter. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing. Doing this leg because, well, what else are we gonna do? I'll move on to shading? No. God damn it, I said I was gonna shade this too. Every time I think about what I have to do more in this drawing, the list just keeps piling up. There's just more and more that needs to be done. Alright. But that is fine, because this is a learning experience. Learning a skill that I don't necessarily want to know. Realism. I mean, I want to know realism because I think it'll be helpful in the long run to know realism. But I don't like realism. I think it's quite boring. It lacks creativity, in my opinion. Or most of them lack creativity. Alright, that's shitty, but I don't know how to make that better. I mean, I can see it clearly in front of me, and I tried to put it on the paper. It did not work. I tried before, it did not work. We're going to try one more time, and if it doesn't work, well, we're just going to accept something not quite up to my standards, which is fine. It's just not what we want, so we're going to try to not do that, obviously, but I can't guarantee that. Alright, we're going to try to start with just drawing that. And then we're going to draw that. There we go. And this part, which part would this be? This would be that part that's behind there. This would be this part, this this would be this part right here. This would be this part right here, and this would be this part right here. Alright, hold on. I got this time. Where did Tiny go? Tiny, now's your time to shine. Alright, go ahead and bring this down. Make this more curved. Go ahead and bring that, make that more curved too. Now when we try to connect these lines, we are able to connect them with relative ease. There we go. Now, meow. I am meowing. Meow, we are able to turn this into a shape that is more desirable for glasses. Yes. Is it turning out well? I don't really know yet. But it is turning out, which is the important part. Alright, that's not perfect, but I'm gonna accept it because this is annoying. Where's this going? Okie dokie. That is 10 out of 10 perspective. That looks so wrong. Compared to this one, that looks so wrong. Why the f did I draw it like that? But I also don't know how I would draw it correctly. I guess I just need like the perspective bits on it, but there's genuine, I don't see anything else besides a 2D figure on it. This is what it looks like. I can't see any other parts. Hold on, do I need to like shine the light on it? Yeah, I don't know. I see some parts right here. But that just makes it look wrong, because then it's not perspective with the other one. So it looks wrong either way, and you know what we're going to do to fix it looking wrong? Absolutely fucking nothing. Long exhale because I forgot to breathe. Followed by a medium inhale because I also need to breathe in. That's my best attempt at fixing it. Okie dokie, now it is time for the shading. And how do we do the shading? Well, first we take Mr. Lime and we throw him away because we do not need Mr. Lime, we need Mr. Cheddar. How long is this video? This has been 13 minutes, alrighty. Now we fill in the glasses. We fill them in. Alright, fill in the glasses. Just to a medium thing, they need to be filled in. Not like super dark, not super light, but they need to be filled in, and the majority of it. And then we need to figure out how the hell to actually shade that. Okay, so the light is shining from right here. It is hitting the lenses, causing some light to bounce back down there, so that's where it's the lightest. And there is a shine right here on the plastic part, but we're gonna ignore that because it's not on the lens. And it does get darker here. It is darker here, but we're gonna have to layer that then, make it darkest at this point, and then layer it to lighter there. But that's not turning out the best it could because I don't know what I'm doing and kind of just messing around. Alright, let's try to darken that. And Okie dokie. That's kind of 3 whole separate friggin' colors if you look at it from farther away. I bet if I took my blending stick, I could blend it to smoother, but I actually don't really like the look the blending stick gives. Like the smooth smudginess that the blending stick gives, I don't really like that. It reminds me of the muddy coloring looking that I don't like digitally. So, I'm not gonna use a blending stick, although I do have one. I'm trying to put myself in weird positions, but there's not really a position I can do this conveniently with my left hand. I did for a while back there learn to use my right hand, so we can try blending colors with my right hand. But it's still not very precise because my right hand has kind of forgotten how to hold a pencil because, well, I did practice for a while, but I did stop practicing with my right hand. But situations like this was why I was learning to use my right hand. It was because of needing to be able to draw with my right hand. That was the whole reason I tried to learn how to write with my right hand. But I ditched it after a while because it was kind of boring. And that was about it. It wasn't really hard. It's not hard. It's just boring. Just writing. That's boring. I don't like writing. Okie dokie, that's close enough to this stuff. Now. What do we do? What do we do with the glasses? Because the glasses are black. How do you shade black? With gray. Alright, we're going to do a thin fill-in everywhere. Alright. And there we go. A thin fill-in everywhere. And then we'll darken everything that needs to be darkened. Alright. There we go. Thin layer of grey. And then we'll add shadows. We could probably make the grey darker, but I'm not going to. Just because it's easier to keep this light consistency than it is a slightly darker consistency, because then I have to put pressure, and then my pressure gets slightly inconsistent as I go on. Although the pressure does get inconsistent regardless of if I'm drawing light or not, though, because, well, certain angles just make you put more pressure unintentionally if you're not paying attention, which you never am. Alright, now where is the light coming from? Right there. So where is the darkness? Well, the darkness is a bit right here. Right there. Right here. Little right here too. And right here too. Same with right there. And a little bit right here, like a little bit of shading. There we go. Kind of right, it goes all the way to the edge. It is kind of darker up here too, I don't quite know why. A little bit at the bottoms. Right. And there's the glasses. Am I gonna add the shadow of the glasses? No. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give this guy eyebrows though. He's smiling. And now he's speaking. And he's going to say, Glass. Glass. Because I don't know how to spell glasses. Is it with an E? He doesn't have another pupil, I just realized. Boom, perfect. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, wait. Give me tongue. Give me tongue and some teethers. And some teethers. Yep, teethers is very important. Then we make him sleep deprived on this eye too. Not just one eye. He is very sleep deprived with both eyes. And does he get a nose? He gets a button nose. There's our little guy. He says glass. His name, Joe. Yeah, okay, bye.